Picture this. A giant full moon grows softly above a silent lake. The water reflects its pale light like a mirror. Pine branches stretch across the sky, framing the scene in deep shadows. And beneath them, a samurai warrior. Not charging into battle, not swinging a katana sword. Instead, he pauses beside an old pine tree and blows into a giant conch shell. The sound must echo across the mountain and water, like the cry of some ancient beast. That samurai is Toyotomi Hideyoshi. And this is not just a moment of victory. It's the sound of a new age being born. Japan is still reeling from chaos. Only a short time earlier, Oda Nobunaga, the ruthless warlord who had nearly conquered the nation, was betrayed and killed by his own general, Akechi Mitsuhide, during the Honnoji incident. For a moment, the entire country was thrown into uncertainty. Power hung in the balance. But Hideyoshi moved with terrifying speed, marching his army across western Japan in one of the most astonishing military maneuvers in Japanese history. He hunted down Mitsuhide and crushed him at the Battle of Yamasaki. And later, at the fierce Battle of Shizugatake, Hideyoshi defeated his rivals once again, securing his rise towards supreme power. That is the historical weight behind this image. But Yoshitoshi is not simply painting military triumph here. Look carefully at Hideyoshi himself. Even in victory, he leans heavily against the pine tree. His body looks tired, exhausted. This is not the image of a young heroic conqueror overflowing with energy. It's the image of a man carrying the unbearable weight of ambition, war, and destiny. And yet, at the same time, he radiates power. His extraordinary helmet bursts outwards like a ray of the sun itself. By the late Sengoku period, famous warriors began wearing increasingly dramatic helmets, not merely for protection, but as living symbol of identity and authority. Figures like Date Masamune or Honda Tadakatsu turned armor into political theater. And Hideyoshi understood the power of symbol better than almost anyone. Because Hideyoshi was not born noble. He came from peasants' origins. A man who climbed from the very bottom of the society into the center of the power itself. So, this image becomes deeply symbolic. The moon hangs silently above him, an eternal witness to the rise and fall of man. Meanwhile, Hideyoshi's helmet shines like the sun beneath it. The moon and the sun, night and dawn, old and new era. Yoshitoshi filled the image with this quiet tension. Hideyoshi is no longer merely fighting battles. With the blast of the conch shell, he is announcing himself to the nation. I rise. And in this moonlit moment beside the silent lake, Japan begins to move towards a completely new age. Thank you so much for watching. どうもありがとうございます。If you enjoy exploring Ukiyo-e, please tap like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Your support truly fuels my passion. Ukiyo-e isn't just a Japanese art. It's a window into history, society, and spirit. As we discover each artist, each piece will not only explore Japan, but universal human truths we all share. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of amazing ukiyo-e arts out there. I will introduce them one by one, piece by piece. So join me in building ukiyo-e community where we can share these stories together. I hope to see you again in the next ukiyo-e story. Till then, さよなら。